Nothing. I done seen plenty of muscle bound motherfuckers get knocked the fuck
Yeah, I
out.
don't give a fuck about none of that.
None
None
of
of
it.
that.
I don't care about none of that. Long as my reach can get to that chin, that's
That's
it.
it and that's all.
Fuck about none of that. 4 pounds of pressure putting a nigga to sleep. And I know I'm delivering a strong 9.5 for sure. So all I got to do is clip a nigga the right way, nigga. I'm going to rock you. From there, nigga, we going to be the same height. One bend of the knees, nigga, I'll bring you down about 4-5 inches.
Ground and pound.
Some of these niggas mental ain't even there. You know, these niggas.
It looked like when you punched that one white guy, you did a lot of damage. It looked like you barely grazed
Yeah,
him.
but you know, I caught him with a left. I didn't even catch him with the shit. He just caught with a left on the lateral. Anytime you fighting two motherfuckers, you got to split them. Keep them in front of you and split them. You can deal with them. It's still a head up. Don't never let them get on the side, one in the front, one on the side or the back. Keep them in front of you. And you just, every
They
time you
won't
come
do
in
that.
contact with one, you got to deal with him like it's your only shot to deal with him. The other
Just
nigga, if the four
stop.
niggas wouldn't have been walking towards me, grabbing them backpacks, I'd have rushed him. But I had to get back. I had to get back to home base because them niggas was grabbing backpacks and all kind of shit. I don't know what them niggas had. I had to get back to the homies. The homies was 30 deep in the car. Get on back to the homies over here. In case y'all want to play.
I like
That
that.
one punch stopped
Get
In
back to the
case y'all
home.
want to play. You know what I'm saying? They
30
knew.
deep
Hey,
in
that
you
the
heard
one
when I
punch.
told them niggas, you niggas better bag up. Nigga, because these niggas ain't doing no talking. Telling you right now. Giving you
using
fair warning. You got to remember, I made the decision when I got out for hand-to-hand combat. I knew it was two of them. I didn't see the other niggas in the back. Good thing I didn't, because I'd have made another decision. Uh, but shit, I said, well, it ain't number two woods. Fuck it, I'm back on the yard with it.
Where did that happen at in LA?
Nigga, I was in motherfucking KKKville, fucking Antelope Valley.
Where'd that shit start over? Some accident or something?
There's racists out there, ain't it?
And he was burning rubber, right? So I get out. He a skinhead too, but he was cool. I said, hey, bro, I don't want you to lose control of your car running to me. Can you stop? He like, oh, sir, no problem. Real skinhead nigga with the big red beard, all that. He was cool. The two niggas on the back of the pickup said, nigga, mind your business, nigga. Oh, we got to get out. That's it. We got to get out. Win, lose, or draw. I can't leave like that. Nigga, that's the case. I would have rolled it up a long time ago, save myself a whole lot of heartache. I wouldn't give a fuck. Ain't nobody around to hear none of that. Uh-uh. When I call myself a bitch ass nigga, I don't mean that kind of bitch ass nigga.
You busted him up good with that left.
Yeah, we got to get out, nigga. That's out.
You
Not
know I
that
got
kind
the
of bitch
flick.
ass nigga.
No, that's out, my nigga. I got to live with that shit.
I PTR the flick.
Fuck that.
PTR the flick, man, of the knockout blow.
I got to live with that shit.
Hey, you seen when DC Young Fly was talking about that shit on the 85 South show? That shit was comedy.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that Stitches shit was funny. Like after you punch them and they tase you, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny.
Them niggas, they tased me twice though, bro. Cause the first time I didn't know I was tased. When I come to, I was on the ground. I'm like, damn. I thought somebody might have dope feed me from the back. So I tell myself, get your bitch ass up, nigga, it's on. So I don't know they pumping me full of electricity. So I get up. So the dude tell me later, he said, nigga, I was hitting you with the whole gun. I had 2 hooks in me. When you got up, I thought you was on some type of drugs. Nigga hit me again. They was filling my ass up. That second time, I was planking like a motherfucker. What's up, man?
You
Yeah.
probably still got scars from that, huh? Them things leave scars.
Nigga said he was planking.
Oh, for real, nigga. Wasn't no getting out of that.
You still got scars from that?
I
'Cause
mean, you
I
got
heard
about.
they leave scars.
All right. Yeah, I was planking like a motherfucker. Nigga, because the first time he hit me, my mental kicked in. I went in survival mode. I thought a nigga knocked me out. So at that, I ain't never been knocked out in my life. So I'm like, the fuck, get up, nigga, and it's raining and shit. He said, man, when you got up, I said, oh no, this nigga owns something. His man hit me again. Pow, pow. Laid me down, planking like a motherfucker. He was pretty cool. I still see the nigga that tased me. He work head of security now at Live at the club. Every time I go to Live, he be in the front.
Where's Live at in Miami, right?
Yeah, every time I go there, he worked the front. He the head of security over there. Cause when I got to the thing, right, when we get to the substation, they take me to the hospital to pull the hooks out of me. He go to the hospital because they had to stitch him up. He had like 12 stitches come across his mouth. So when they take me to the substation, you got that little bitty pocket on your jeans. I always fold money up and put it in there for some reason. It's just a habit, right? So I said, hey, man, I got like 800, 1,000 in this pocket right here. All I want you to do is rack the gates because the other 3 that was with the nigga was in the hold tank. Like, what? He's like, yeah, rack the gates. He said, all right, we're going to rack the gates, but you can't run in the cell. If they come out, they come out. We're going to rack everybody gates and rack the gate. They let me out. I come out. I'm back in the penitentiary. Now I'm tripping. I'm talking about his mama, they mamas. Bring your bitch ass up out of here. Now I'm back in jail. I'm a different nigga in there. Come out, nigga. They like, oh, gee, we ain't even know what he was doing. This ain't had nothing to do with us. He just picked us up. We didn't know where we were. They would not come out of that motherfucker at all. I'm foaming at the mouth. I want to go. He's like, you can't go in the cell, but the cells is racked. They come out, it's y'all show. They told them, both of y'all can come out if y'all won't come out. They wasn't coming out, that motherfucker. They wasn't fucking with me. I probably wouldn't have came out either. Nigga, I was in a rage. Nigga, my mental was so fucked up at that point in time. I don't know what I would have did. So, dude, the next morning, they come get you. They little paddy wagon look like a little dog catcher van. You be in the back. So I don't know the shit that went viral. I hear Charlamagne the God, I guess they syndicated Miami, talking about the donkey of the day is stitches it. Wack100 games marriage. I ain't knowing this shit out there like that. So when I get to the county, I find one of the workers. I say, hey, look, I got a couple hundred for you. Call this number and walk her to how the bail work out here. So wifey trying to figure out where to find me, but it's different for her. So they called her and walked her through. And she did something for them. They expedited me on out that motherfucker. At that point in time, I wasn't giving a fuck about getting back and getting home because my daughter had a cheerleading event. I'm trying to catch the flight. What up, lady? Uh-oh, what you got going on today? Yeah, so
would you say you gave stitches?
Yeah, that was a big old nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna front. When that nigga was walking up, because I came out, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what's going on, bro? They like, dude out here, they say been spitting on our cars. I'm like, who? They like, the dude Stitches right there. Like, nigga in a white Porsche. So I'm like, I never heard of this dude. So I go in the middle of the street. I'm like, damn, who was this nigga? He said, man, I don't know this nigga. He jump out the Porsche, like all bunch of police out there. So my little Zopound niggas, I weighed them niggas off because they get to doing some idiotic shit, right? Nah, don't y'all kick him. So I'm telling gang, the nigga walk up, I got him. There's too many police out here to start a brawl because it's 4 of them. Too many police out here to do that. I said, so the nigga walk up, I got him. The police had this nigga on the hood of the car. He literally snatched away from the police, broke away. They let him go and start walking our way. So I'm telling them, I got the nigga, don't none of y'all move. I came front. He was about 20 yards away from us when it started. The closer that nigga got, I said, God damn, that's a big old motherfucking white boy. This nigga head looked like motherfucking O.J. Simpson head, motherfucker. I'm like, God damn. Telling myself, damn, Wack, you done did it now. That nigga Game said, nigga, can you tell me why before you fired on that nigga, you said, oh, nigga, just a nigga that killed my brother. I said, nigga, I had to get the strength from somewhere, nigga.
Oh shit.
Hey, for real, he heard it. He said, bro, why did you? I said,
I know
nigga, I
that's
had to get the
right.
strength from
Shit.
somewhere, nigga. Either I was gonna knock this nigga out or hurt him enough to take him to the earth. But wasn't finna be no squabble with this nigga. That's out. No dude like 6'4". He about 6'4", 295, and he ain't no walk in the park.
You
He
cool
way
with
better than me.
with him now, though, ain't you?
Well, the next day, I talked to my people out there. I said, bro, why is it that when your people out here, if they get a traffic ticket, they ain't got to worry about it? And I'm out here getting tased up. That's when you saw the next day, his homies DP'd him in the parking lot. Politics kicked
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
politics kicked in. Remember, his
That's what I was
homies
gonna
got him in the
say.
parking lot.
They
Then
fucked him up.
after that,
They had that car door open, right? They had him. They were beating his ass while the car door was.
yeah, that's his own. That he called me about 2-3 weeks later, apologizing and like, man, I didn't have no issues with you. And he ain't even had no with gang. Somebody sent him that gang. An ex nigga that used to run with gang, sent the nigga that gang, told him if
So
you
you a
rush
crash
him, he gon'
dummy?
if he rush him, he gonna
He
have
wanted to
man.
go viral.
No, I give it to freedom off.
He wanted to go viral.
Yeah.
You know, he was the original 6ix9ine, bro. If you think about it, he was really
Right.
the first one in that lane. All the tattoos on the face, hollering and screaming and shit. That was 6ix.
Damn, you right. 100%
His
that
music
was
just wasn't good, and he didn't have the gang bang street gimmick going.
He said his videos was too lit though.
I told him to go do the wrestling shit. I said you should go do the wrestling shit. He'd have made a great character.
This nigga's story, alright, Wack. I'm watching this shit on Hulu right now. This shit alright. Look interesting ass dude.
They held that car door open on that motherfucker. That shit went hard. They just started beating his ass. Boy, they beat his ass so bad it was stupid.
He was like, come
Went
on,
viral.
stop,
To
guys,
close,
come
wait, he
on.
was trying to. It's on video. He was trying to close the door, and then he
Right.
was trying to back out. He was trying to turn it on and back out. They was beating. They still was beating him through the window, through the everything, through the fire. Through the
I fucking did.
All right, what the fuck, y'all? It's just been going down. Make sure y'all share the room for a new Sylvester. Goddamn, he got to make a comeback. I don't know what to say
Did
at
you
this
say for a
point.
nude?
I don't know what to say at this point. He might be beyond no return. It's a lot of scandals going on. Make sure y'all share this room.
That nigga Will
Yeah.
heard that. You heard that shit, huh, Will?
Yes.